All right. Hey everybody, it's Army Princess here and welcome back to the channel. For those of you who are watching me for the very first time, I'm Army Princess, U.S. Army soldier. I've been in the military over 10 years now and I love to share my experiences with you all. And tonight we have a special live because we're going to be talking about AIT tonight. So what happens in Army AIT? And we have an actual AIT instructor here to answer you all's questions. And then halfway through the live, so tonight's live, we have a giveaway as well. So we're going to announce the winner of the senior giveaway. But first, I want to introduce our guest. So you want to introduce yourself, Kendra?
Hi, everybody. I am Kendra Orr, Staff Sergeant Promotable Sanders. I am a senior instructor in AIT at Fort Gordon. I'm a 25 uniform, the best MOS. We'll talk about that later. And I have a lot of experience being an instructor. I now instruct the instructors, and I'm very honored to be here with the Army Princess and to answer all of your questions. I'm excited.
Okay.
Hey, shout out to the Staff Sergeant Promotables out here. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even realize that. Congratulations for that. That's a tough accomplishment.
You want to introduce yourself?
Oh, hey, y'all know what it is. I am the dude after the S. There's nothing there, but I'm here holding it down. That's what I do. And we also want to give a shout out to Kendra. She's very humble, but she's also she has her own business, Legendary Designs by Kendra. I don't even want to mess up your last name.
LaDonna.
LaDonna. There we go. See, I didn't want to mess it up. But she's very professional, you all. And I'll let her talk to y'all about the business. She can give y'all a better overview of what she offers.
Oh, Lord, here you go. So, yes, I do also own my own business. I am a branding expert. I'm a graphics designer. I'm a web designer. Everything that entails social media content, flyers, everything is all in one. And I do it all. So if you need me, hit me up, www.kendraslegendarydesign.com.
There you go. Hey, she is working with the Army Princess here on a lot of help getting this thing going, you all. So in addition to that, your regular day job is an AIT instructor, or you used to do that before. Now you're a senior instructor. How much experience do you have as an actual instructor?
So I've been here since 2017. I'm going on 3 years with being here in the AIT world. So I was on the platform. I taught. I obtained my basic instructor badge. I became a senior instructor and started kind of doing quality control for our instructors that teach us AIT. So we want to make sure that you guys are all getting what you need from these instructors, and instructors are getting what they need from me, as well as their other resources to make sure that we give quality training, basically.
Awesome.
Okay. So I know I talk a lot about basic training here, and a lot of people want to know about basic training, but there's more to the military than just basic training. And so after basic training, you go to AIT, for those of you all who don't know. So you go to AIT, and that's where you go learn your job that you signed up for at MEPS. And so I wanted to bring Kendra on to talk a little bit about AIT, what happens at AIT, and kind of give you all just a little bit of insight of what happens after you leave basic training, but before you get to your first duty station. So can you kind of talk to them a little bit about like what a basic day would look like in AIT? What does it consist of?
Okay, so once you leave basic training, you will come to advanced individual training. And sometimes, especially 25 uniforms, because it's so many of us, you may be a hold under, which means you don't start class immediately. So be prepared for that. You may not always start school or a class as soon as you get to AIT. Okay, you may have to wait a couple weeks to get a class date. And it's really the same, not the same as basic training, but you get more freedom, but not maybe as much as you would like. You still in the morning. You go to chow, you change, you get dressed, and you go to school all day. 8 hours a day, you go to school. You go to lunch, come back to school. And then after that, you're pretty much done. You're done for the day. So you get to go back to your room, nap out, chill out, do whatever you need. The drill sergeants have more control once you leave the schoolhouse. Instructors, we teach you at the schoolhouse. We don't really follow you back to the barracks and everything like that. That's when the drill sergeants, we do a handoff.
Okay.
And then that's really it. Just keep your head on the swivel. People get in a lot of trouble. It's just That's
Yeah,
the
I
girl
see a lot
army
of
not
people
like
get
that.
in trouble in AIT because of they get a little bit more freedom.
That little bit of freedom.
So I know the big topic right now, like in the military, is like PT, and everybody's worried about the ACFT. So are you all doing ACFT? And if so, if not, what does like PT look like in AIT?
At this point, entry soldiers do have to pass the ACFT and AIT. Yes.
Oh, wow.
So there's no more. Yeah. Once they come from basic training and they come into AIT, that's the PT test that they have to pass in order to continue their journey in the Army. Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So what time is PT in AIT?
Okay, so we have, as I said, 25 uniforms. There's so many of us. So we have 3. I think now we don't. We went to 3 shifts of students. So we're at the schoolhouse around the hours. We had like a 08 to 1700, 1700 to midnight to 08. So it kind of varied for each shift. Every shift didn't do PT at one time, because some people were at schoolhouse when people were doing PT. But for the regular shift throughout the day, PT was at 5:30 in the morning, and the drill sergeant and instructors both help maintain PT because a lot of students. So we made sure we support the drill sergeants in that. But again, it depended on the shift because some people went to school and then did PT.
Okay, I think I heard about that when I was leaving Fort Gordon that they had shifts. I forgot about that.
That's a lot of students they're pumping out.
It's a lot of students. And we had the 200 series, which we had like an influx of like hundreds more than we were even supposed to have. That's why we had to go to a 3rd shift. So literally the schoolhouse was ran around the clock.
Wow.
There was no shutting down of the schoolhouse. We had 3 shifts. Every time one shift was coming off, another load of students was coming in for the next 8 hours.
Okay.
Wow. Okay. So you touched on I think you said about the freedoms and keeping their head on the swivel once they go into AIT. So can you expound upon that from going from that transition from basic training to AIT, and then some of the from your experience, some of the tips to help some of these soldiers that maybe, or some of the people that may be joining to get out of trouble, stay out of trouble. Excuse me, not get out of trouble, stay out of trouble.
People underestimate the term "do as you're told." We will tell you what you need to do. That's it. I mean, once you go, you will have more issues when you go to your duty station, because when you go to duty station, your NCO is not riding in your back like that. They're not telling you what to do throughout your day to stay out of trouble. Okay, so we say formation is at this time, be at formation. And we say be at formation at this time, be at formation. We say PT is at this time, be at PT at that time. That's it. If you're where you're supposed to be, we're supposed to be there, we're not even paying attention. I mean, not saying that in a bad way, but you're not on our bad radar. You're not on our troubled radar. Right uniform. Oh.
Now explain what you mean by that.
Uniform. Like, how do you even do that? I don't know. Y'all give me some laughs, that's for sure. I do.
Okay, so just really quick, because you talk about like some of the freedoms. I know when I was in AIT, so I was in AIT a long time ago, but when I was in AIT, we had phases, and phases could let you wear civilian clothes or let you go off base or whatever the case may be. Do y'all have that?
With the clothes?
Yeah, like can you wear civilian clothes like on the weekends or?
I went during that same time frame, I believe. So phase 5 and 4, like you could wear civilian clothes, but on post, you couldn't go off post. But phase 5, you can wear. But it is a lot different now with this AIT. Like we used to have overnight passes.
We had overnight passes too.
There is no overnight passes. You got to go back to the bees. But there are still phases. And you do get more freedom with each phase. But that is a constantly changing thing. So I really don't know what that entails, especially with COVID. Because I know they got confined. Nobody could leave post, period. At one point they could. Now with that, I think they're like confined.
Okay.
At this point, so there is no leaving post at all. So.
Wow. Because I saw somebody's question. I don't know if I could go back to it. They said that they were in AIT and COVID ruined their AIT experience. And I feel bad because I had so much fun at AIT. But I know like now with Corona, everything has changed. Yeah. Are y'all doing like social distancing at all? Kind of.
Yeah, so they do with formations. You have to be a certain length apart, and it's really crazy because in the Army we're set by this, and this is the formation. This is how formation is. But now everything is ever changing. Every day it's ever changing, and keeping up with what's going on has been difficult. But our primarily we want the students safe because they're in close proximity.
Yeah.
And it's not much you can do about it besides halting training altogether. But at that point, they're going to stay where they're at for long. You know, there'll be AIT a lot longer than you want it. We're trying to keep them safe and get them out in the time frame that they're supposed to.
Okay. How long is your AIT for a uniform?
Ooh, like too long. But 25 uniforms, you know, that's why we gotta.
Because y'all smart. Because I think ours was like 4.5, 5 months or something like that.
That's it. Yeah, it's the same. It will fluctuate with weeks, but again, you have to take it into play because they have holdovers, hold unders. Yeah, that's what I was mentioning. And please don't be a holdover because holdovers are test failures. You got kicked out of school, and the schoolhouse sergeant major said that okay, we're gonna give you another chance, but then you have to get into the next available class, and they're coming in full stock, so you can't get into the next class unless.
Oh wow! Yeah.
Somebody, yeah. So you don't want to do that, or getting in trouble. You can get in trouble and just don't.
Oh wow! Okay. So speaking about AIT, because I know like my AIT, I'm pharmacy. For people who don't know, I'm a pharmacy technician, and my AIT, we were able to get certification. So at the end of my AIT, I am a pharmacy technician, board certified, so I can work as a pharmacy technician in any state. And then it also went towards college credit. So how does that work with you all?
So yes, during AIT, all that goes towards college credits, all of it. Even basic training, things that you went, the classes you took in basic training goes towards college credits. So you can get all that done online throughout the Army, and then you can get it evaluated with whatever college you decide to go to. Now, so far as certifications, we don't do that in AIT, but in ALC, SLC, they're constantly pushing, hey, we're going to go to school, but you have this off time to obtain the certification. They're constantly pushing technical certs for the uniforms, or Bravos or Charlies, anybody. Security Plus.
Wow.
Security Plus is a breadwinner. Get Security Plus. I don't care if you're not even Signal. If you good like cybersecurity, get Security Plus. That guarantees you can make 6 figures from home.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yes, you can.
And see, a lot of people don't realize how like some of these certifications and picking a job that like a good job, a job that's going to set you up for success in the future could really help you. Even like you said, in basic training, you get college credits. AIT, you get college credits. So that's why I try to stress for people that's going to MEPS and trying to pick a job, to pick something that's a stepping stone that's going to set you up for success in the future, because that's awesome.
Oh, wow. I seen right now with COVID, we can't go anywhere. We're not even doing the pass thing. Oh,
yeah.
Yeah. We only go to the PX for 2 hours on the weekend. Yeah. And it's for your safety, really.
We got a visitor that decided to wake up during the live. Okay, so yeah, so we talked about the certifications. So for people that are leaving basic training, because everybody's kind of in basic training, stuck in that basic training life or basic training mindset, what advice would you give to them that are coming to AIT, because it is a little bit different?
Okay, I would take the additional freedom, but don't get over your head with the additional freedom. Okay, and just keep in mind, because people get you go through basic training and then they get to AIT and give up. But why? Almost to the finish line, because everything I tell the soldiers all the time, AIT and basic training is built like this. The structure is for a reason. When you get to your duty station, it's not the same. Yeah, so I can't handle this. I want to do what I want to do. They're over my shoulder. We just want to know that when it's time to follow the rules, you can. Mm-hmm. When it's time to be disciplined, you can. We need to see that. When it's time for you to focus, you can. Because there's going to be times that you need to do that, deployments and everything like that. Outside of that, they're not on you like that at your real duty station. Not real duty, but your duty station. Let's just think as a fake one. But just hold on. That's it. It's temporary. AIT is temporary.
Yeah.
You will get through it. You got through basic training. You will get through it.
Okay, that's good advice. Real quick, I want to shout out Jose Cruz. Thank you. He's in every live.
$50.
And he donated to the super chat. So thank you so much.
Wow.
We got a lot of people that are like asking questions. So we just got a few more for Kendra, and then I'm gonna open it up to question and answer and do the giveaway. But we kind of talked about like certifications and the different freedoms.
I missed the certifications part. But that's did you also talk about how you talked about how that was a good MOS and how you enjoyed your MOS? Did you talk about that and what led you to pick that MOS when you came in?
What led me to pick it? Because the video looked cool. No lie, I'm honest.
There we go. Keep it real.
Video at MEPS, I was like, okay, I'm in an air condition with some computers. I can go on Facebook. All right.
You know, said you could go to Facebook.
I was at 18. That's what I did. That was why I made that choice. But that was an amazing choice because our war is not, it can be, but it's no longer we're going toe-to-toe, weapons pointed, aim, and we're gunning each other down. The war is turning cyber. They are attacking us through cyber. They are attacking the networks. They are infiltrating the system. That's how they're getting to us. So the fight is really cyber. As long as we need our battle buddies to the left and right, of course. You know, we all make a difference. But yeah, now that they showed a counter when I was in SLC and ALC, and it shows the top 5 countries, Russia, China, everybody, and how much they are trying to infiltrate the US.
Wow.
And the number stayed in the thousands every day.
Yeah.
So we're on a defense. Like, we need a real defense team because if they hack Sony,
yeah,
you know, they're getting somewhere.
I know that.
Yeah, they got all the movies off of DreamWorks.
Yes. They did it to show that we got you. You know, they were kind of like a boom, boom. See what we're doing? We're like, oh, ooh, okay. So we need a defense team to make sure that we're security because they have locations of soldiers. They have soldiers' information. They have soldiers' families' information. They know where the bulk of soldiers are. We got to keep that from them.
Yeah.
I agree. And what if someone was interested in that job? Excuse me. There's been a couple glasses of wine in. Let me go back too. When you said you joined that job because there's air conditioning, don't get the game twisted. That's why I liked my job. I wanted a job that required air conditioning.
Right.
We fight in the desert. Understand, y'all, when y'all picking y'all job.
Yeah, the servers required air conditioner. Not me as 25 uniform when I'm going to fill a radio in 130-degree heat in Iraq. That didn't require air conditioning. I missed that. They didn't show that part. They need to go include that. But actually, I actually got a chance to be a part of the USAREX 25 uniform video that they show now.
Oh, wow. Look at you.
Yeah, featured in that. So that was really cool to do. So yeah, they came
because of the video, and then you became part of the video. I see what you did there.
See what I did there?
Okay, so I think we kind of answered most of these questions here that I have for her.
Okay, we're gonna get to the questions there. But
first one. First, the giveaway. So yeah, let's get into the giveaway because we had this giveaway going. We wanted to give back to the seniors this year because of COVID and everything that's going on. I know the seniors were not able to have a traditional graduation, walk across the stage, do all the things that they normally do, kind of as a rite of passage of being a teenager. So we wanted to give back. I know a lot of families, a lot of people have fallen on hard times. So we asked people to write an essay, 150 words on why they were joining the military, what branch they were joining, and what their goals were as far as that they wanted to get out of the military. And we had a lot of people, more people than I thought, enter the giveaway. Like, I really didn't. When he pitched the idea, I was like, I don't think people really gonna do it.
Oh, that's not what she said. Let me tell y'all something. This is how I went down in the Wilson household, y'all. I said, hey, babe, I got a good idea. She's like, what? And I said, babe, we should do a giveaway, for seniors. She said, ain't nobody gonna sign up for that.
No, I really didn't think people were gonna take the time to do it, and we got a lot more entries than I expected. So
We had a lot of entries. Hey, shout out to all the entries. You all, all of the entries said they followed the channel. Everyone said they were dedicated. So shout out to everyone. It was so tough that Ashley couldn't decide, y'all. She couldn't even. She wanted to give everybody all our money, and I was just like, we gotta feed this one. All right, but to announce the winner, so we were just gonna have one winner, and then I got soft, and I couldn't decide. So we have a winner and a runner-up. All right, so the winner of the $100 gift card and $50 worth of gifts is going to be Tatiana Bennett. Miss Bennett, you are the winner. Please send your name and your mailing address to.
My Instagram.
Please direct message Army Princess at her Instagram. Send your name and your mailing address so that we can send out your gift. And the runner-up, because I couldn't decide. I mean, these entries were so close. And when I tell you so close, I was reading up all the way up till this morning. It's going to be Adeline Grammont.
Yeah.
Grammont. I hope I pronounced it correctly. Please.
Congratulations.
Adeline, you win a $50 gift card from Army Princess.
Yes. I wanted to give, like he said, I wanted to give to everybody, but of course we couldn't. So we picked two. We originally were going to pick one, but I just want to say thank you all for even entering into the giveaway. And we got big things coming in August because August is my birthday month. So I'm trying to have a live party, everything, giveaway. So y'all stay tuned for that.
Yes. August. Stay tuned.
August, big things coming. So we answered a lot of the basic overall questions about AIT. And I know there were a lot of people in the comment section over here asking questions. So we can kind of get into the question and answer. Somebody had a specific question for you, Kendra. Let me try to go back up. Oh, it says, how long have you been in the military and why did you join? Abundantly blessed. She's like in every live.
Abundantly blessed. How you doing? I've been in the Army for 10 years and I joined at 18 and I thought my recruiter was cute.
That's like me.
All honesty.
That's how they get you.
For a reason. You know, I was like, okay, if I gotta act like I want to join the Army to talk to him, you know, about to graduate, then so be it. And I really did damn go in the Army. But I don't know where I'll be. It set up, it made a platform for so much for me. Mm-hmm. And I reached a lot of goals. You know, I never thought that I would ever see Sergeant First Class, and I'm promotable. And I always want to be a warrant officer, and I go to warrant officer candidate school in July. So all this is kind of like a dream come true for me. So even though I went after him because he was cute and I was being fast, here I am.
That's like me.
I ain't seen him since I went in the Army either.
Okay, somebody asked, I think Maria Soriano was the first one in the live, actually.
Yes.
When are we allowed to visit home in AIT?
Okay, again, COVID changed things. Everyone gets block leave, holiday block leave, HBO. All soldiers have the option to go home during HBO. That's Christmas. You get 2 weeks. Some soldiers don't go, some soldiers do. I don't know why the ones that don't. But you have the option. You know, you can go anywhere. You got to go home. You can go anywhere you want to go. Now, besides that, I don't think you do not have the option to go home until you graduate. But depending on your phase, your family can visit. You can go spend time with them, come back to your room. Now, due to COVID, that has changed once again. The freedom is not what it needs to be. But I know someone on here said that they go to PX for 2 hours. If someone meets you at the PX for 2 hours, then, you know. But that's all I really, you know, it's so much has changed.
I forgot to, during the giveaway part, I forgot to throw the plug in. The Patreon channel's up, y'all. We're going to start doing monthly giveaways as soon as Army Princess approves it. So y'all pepper the comments in the videos and the community tab. Bruh, you rude. But pepper the comments and tell her to start the monthly giveaways, y'all. All right, I'm done. I'm probably going to get
monthly giveaway.
Let me see what other questions we have. If y'all have questions, go ahead and drop your questions. Does AIT room have kitchens?
Well, that's a good question. Nope. We ain't cooking up no.
People been to burn the barracks down.
They have, that will prompt them to bring in food, and everybody really don't even allowed to have food.
Oh, so they can't have food? Because I know we can have food in our. I think we had a microwave and we used to make like ramen noodles and stuff.
Yeah, even if you order pizza or something, you go out to like the smoke pit or like common area and you can eat it there, but it's considered contraband inside the room. So you're able to eat it in certain areas.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, kitchen, they'll be up in there with steaks and broccoli and stuff. We can't cast iron skillets. We can't defect.
The defect, yep. Somebody said this is a little off topic, but my question is, can women be a Green Beret? I don't know.
Special Forces. I don't think they can be Rangers now. They just opened it up for Rangers, but I'm not 100% sure on Green Berets. So we'll definitely have to. If you have that question, we can get that answer to you. Just email ARMYprinncess at ARMYprinncess@gmail.com, and we can definitely get that answer if you are interested. I know a lot of people down there in the Carolinas.
You know what a 91 Bravo is?
91 Bravo.
I would have to look.
No, we'd have to look up the 91. Where's my phone?
91 Bravo?
Yeah, I don't know the 91 Bravo on the top of my head. I can't remember that one. What's the next one?
Any tips?
Wheeled vehicle mechanic?
Oh.
Yeah.
Look, let me tell you something. I don't know if there's a lot of females in there, but if you're trying to do it to open up your family shop, I say go for it. It sounds like you have a goal on it. And you already have a route you want to take. Mm-hmm. So if that's the first thing, I salute you on that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the only thing that was questionable not questionable with females was the infantry, which is now no longer. And then the special forces, like someone else kind of asked. So yeah, but 91 Bravo, yes.
Okay. Any tips to prepare for the ACFT?
Oh, snap. There's about to be a video drop.
The ACFT, what really helped me with ACFT is not just runs. People like to run. Like, I'm going to run. It's hit intervals, the HIIT intervals. So do burpees, okay, and then do something else. Incorporate weights, try to, if you do sprinting, put some weight on you. Put your vest on you and do some sprints. Add some weight to you when you do sprints. Things like that. It's not the typical PRT stuff anymore. I don't think that's going to benefit you much for the ACFT. You need to almost be CrossFit.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm laughing, but you got to almost be CrossFit qualified for this ACFT. And I just say, you got to incorporate everything. And those of you that just think you can just run and pass P test, that's no longer. You got to make sure that you can pull some weight. And when I say weight, I mean weight.
We're gonna do a video about
so probably in June I'm gonna start my workout series. I'm not a PT guru, PT stuff, but I'm trying to get fit for the ACFT as well. So you all can get fit with me. I'm gonna be working on my push-ups and all of it. Push-ups, sprint, drag, carry, the leg tuck, everything. So,
and that's what a lot of females are having issues with, that leg tuck. Mm-hmm. There is a strategy to it. There is, but also just working at it, because we're strong. We can bear children. Okay, you got this.
Yes,
we can carry children for 9 months. We can do a leg tuck, but it's just training certain muscles to do it. And then there is a method.
The method to it. I'm gonna have to get with you. I'm gonna have to get with you offline and get this.
Yeah. It's a method, where things go, others will follow with your body. So it's the way you do your body, and it will follow.
Okay, yeah, because I know I need to work on my core. That's a big part of it too. Is working on core too. So.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So mothers, don't be discouraged. Y'all got this too.
I'm all done.
Okay. Someone had a question about
Laney, yo, that picture's scary, girl.
What
Hell.
is this? Missile defense crew member?
I knew that's what what's his name used to do. They have a lot of men in that MOS. But there's still some females in there. That's what Terrence used to do.
Mm-hmm.
But there's some females in there. I mean, the military is male dominated, but you got her to help you out, and she's building the crew.
Right. Army princess.
So I have a question for you. This is like off topic from the questions. I know like the military is not all rainbows and unicorns and butterflies. What would be, you would say, like one of your tougher times in the military, and how did you like overcome it? Or if you had any.
Oh yeah, I had some. I'm trying to choose wisely.
We told you we were gonna ask for the real.
As for the real, I would say an ongoing thing, and this is going to be real. An ongoing situation is that I get stereotyped. You know, I get judged by the way that I look as a soldier, right? So even people, and you walk around Augusta or anywhere, and people be like, "Oh, you're in the Army," you know, and what that says is there's a stereotype. If you're a female in the Army, they think you was a certain, which is the case. That's not the case. I'm a woman. I love makeup. I love jewelry. I love hair. I love all of that, and I've been that for the last 10 years, and I'm not going to change that. You know, so going through the Army, they want to desensitize you as a woman. Sometimes they do. Dilute this, don't do this, don't do that. That doesn't take away from me knowing my job. It doesn't take away from me caring for soldiers. That doesn't take away from me doing anything like that because of the way that I supposedly look. And it's an ongoing fight. So you have to overly prove yourself sometimes because you're categorized as, okay, she thinks she's cute and she's pretty, so she can't run, she can't do PT, she don't know what she's talking about, and all that's false.
Yeah, I get that too. That's a part of the reason why I did my How to Glow Up in the Military series. So for y'all who have not seen it, go back and check out my series that I'm in right now. Actually, I got a nice one coming for you all on Monday. But I get that too, like, oh, you know, you coming in with your makeup and your hair done or whatever, you must be that type of female. And I'm like you said, I can do my job. I know my job. I know it well. I can do my job, but I still like makeup and I still like hair. I still like all the girly girl things. And I feel like I can do both.
Yes, exactly. You can do both. You can do both. So even at Burkhart, this is a true story. Is a guy, Sergeant Bell. I'm calling him out, Sergeant First Class Bell. He used to be in the break area. He used to make soldiers. They went at parade rest. He used to kick them out of the line for the gut truck, everything. And so he was like, "All right, everybody, I want to poll who's the biggest a-hole at Burkhart." And they were like, "Sergeant Sanders." He was like, "Wait, what?" He was like, "What is she doing to these?" And I don't say I'm an a-hole, but because at the same time, all the students, if something was going on with them, they called for me. At the same time, I gave them to them straight. They messing up. I wasn't playing no games with them. But if they needed me, I was there. But he was like, "I'm out here like taking away Debbie cakes and everything. You know, I'm working hard to be the biggest a-hole, and you out here saying you know." So that goes to show that he just underestimated. Like, and I didn't have to do all that. I'm not trying to take your break from you. I'm not trying to take your cookies out your hand. But when you don't make me mad now. Don't go against the grain now. But besides that, I don't mess with them because they're people at the end of the day. Soldiers are mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers, all that at the end of the day. And I respect that and I know that. But following the rules is something I can't bend on.
Yes.
You know?
Yep, I agree.
I'm here to instill that discipline into you. And if I don't do my part, I fail you as a leader.
Yeah. That's exactly how I feel. I'm trying to see because we got some questions over here on the side. So Amanda says she is preparing or planning to get married before she leaves for the Army. And he is in active duty. I guess, I don't know what the question was. Oh, what happens if you're planning to get married before you leave for the Army and they aren't active duty or Army?
They're civilian.
Yeah, they would just be a civilian. You can still get married before you leave.
You just get married.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Amanda. Congratulations.
Nicole said,
Yeah, nothing happens.
does it take a long time to get promoted? I know you have to be a certain rank to live on your own. And I think that depends on where you are.
Yes. But yeah, E4 and below, for the most part, if you're not married, you probably will be in the barracks.
Mhm.
Even at Fort Hood, so I was married when I was an E5, and I got divorced when I was an E5, and they wanted to put me back in the barracks because I was a geographical bachelor. That means you were an NCO, but you were still single.
Mhm.
So they still tried to have me on post in a barracks room as an E5 when I got a divorce, because they were like, you don't need a room, you know, if you're divorced. So it depends on where you're at, because anywhere else is just like, okay, you're NCO, so have your privacy off post. But I mean, the barracks now, though, even Fort Hood, the barracks now look like an apartment.
Yeah, our barracks are nice too.
And living areas and all of that, they do. And you like 3-4 minutes from work. Come on now, I be driving 30 minutes to work in traffic.
Yes. And like here at Fort Belvoir, where I'm at, our E4s are off post because the barracks were too full. So when the barracks get full, they'll push you off post. So all of my soldiers, I have no soldiers that live in the barracks, and all of my soldiers are E3, E4, and yeah, they live off post. So it depends on where you are. It depends on what like the barracks are looking like and like your status. But as far as getting promoted, I mean, there is like certain time frames you have to meet in order to get promoted, but it depends on you and how motivated you are as well.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So let's see. Let me see what else I got. Do you know anything about 68 Echo? 68 Echo, I want to say is dental. I think that's dental. And them dental, they be chilling. So funny story. If an Echo is a dental, I think it's dental. That's the first job they tried to offer me at MEPS. And I was like, I don't want to be in people's teeth, so give me something else. And they came up with pharmacy.
Especially in the Army, like.
Yeah.
Especially in the Army.
Let me see.
Oh man, she said especially in the Army though.
For real.
All right, we just had to do the parental switch off. My bad. So how much time? Oh, so we can all answer this. How much time went between sergeant to staff sergeant? And you can get a difference between I'm a military intelligence soldier, and signal as Kendra. Yeah, I'm MI. Don't hold it against me.
My ex-husband's MI. Don't hold that against you. Sorry. Topic.
Hard eye roll.
I want to go running for Huachuca. I was like,
for Huachuca ain't no joke now. There ain't no joke.
You can run for Huachuca. You can run for real.
Anywhere. I think I was deployed at the time. That's when they were doing battlefield promotions. So I think I was only a sergeant for like 2 years. I think. Yeah. Before I went up to staff sergeant, I think. It wasn't long. Do you remember yours?
Talking to me or Army Princess?
No, you. I'm just asking you.
Okay.
Army Princess is with. She's with Army Prince.
2.5 years from sergeant to staff sergeant.
About 2.5 years. Okay.
Yeah, from promotions. Because I went to the board, but you got to make points. So I didn't make points to that 2.5 year mark.
That's what it is. Those points. Oh, this is a question for you right here. This is your area expertise.
Can you wear civilian clothes on base and AIT depending on your phase? Yes, you can, Nicole. Mostly, I think phase 4 can on post. Phase 5 can on and off post. But COVID-19 changed things, y'all. Don't quote me.
Hey, y'all, I promise.
Post anymore.
Okay. And Ashley.
Besides that, yes, you can wear civilian clothes on post depending on your phase. Yes.
Definitely. And Ashley just authorized me to tell y'all can call in, apparently. I didn't expect that. But I promise this isn't like All-Star Weekend when I was drunk and she was asleep. But Kendra, like I had nothing to do with that. Hey, I do have to add on the civilian clothes. Hey, maybe you know this, and maybe this is just something that I know. How can you tell if a soldier is an AIT?
They wear a phase badge. They have to wear the phase badge.
Okay, what if they take the phase badge off?
You get in trouble. If I see you with your phase badge off, and I know you from the schoolhouse, you gonna get got in front of whoever that you're in front of. Because guess what? It's damn rules. If you have on your face badge and your civilian clothes, I walk past you. I don't have nothing to say to you. Nothing. You have fun because I know how it is. You have the face badge off, and I know you from school. I'm like, Wilson.
Oh no! I got parade rest. Hold up, not the finger though. Not the COVID.
Want my Arby's sandwich. Now you know. Put your face badge on.
Through the teeth.
I'm not even gonna. It's the weekend. I'm feeling nice. Put your face badge on. I call first time.
Because I done seen them soldiers. Not in Gordon, but in San Antonio. I probably didn't notice them in Gordon.
Oh, I noticed them in Gordon.
But in San Antonio, you tell them.
You know how you notice them? They have jeans on with running shoes.
No, the females be they don't come to play.
Word.
The males have on them running shoes. The females, they'll die first. They'll be like, shit me some shoes. Because I'm not going out there with my PT shoes on.
Them dudes be having their PT shoes. I'll be like,
them dudes do. Yes. Okay, yes, you have a point. That's true. Like from a mile away, you be like, look, put your face badge on. And don't wear them damn shoes with the outfit no more.
We still have a little bit of time left, and like he said, so if anybody, I want to open it up for people. I know people are asking questions in the comment section, but we do have it open for anybody that wants to call in and ask your question in person. So if you want to call in and ask your question in person and have like a actual conversation, let us know. We'll be able to join you into the live. But I think we got some more questions here on the side.
Yeah.
If you're on active duty, can your civilian spouse come with you?
To where?
Not to AIT.
Not to basic and not to AIT. Your duty station, yes. The Army will move you and your family to where you need to go.
Yeah.
You don't even have time in AIT though. If you gotta be back in your barracks room every night, like you at school all day, you don't get a pass till the weekend and for 2 hours. Is that really worth them moving them somewhere?
No. Yeah.
Now, back when we went to AIT, we could whenever if we had a 4-day weekend, when we're out of school on Thursday, we were done until we had to come back on Monday. Mm-hmm. So we had that time. But now it's not like that no more. Because some of the battle buddies, I actually learned how that happened. Did y'all know? Did y'all hear of that happening at Fort Gordon?
What happened?
No, what happened?
There was a rape case with 4 male soldiers, with a civilian female. And that's when they stopped the overnight passes.
Mm. Oh, man.
They went on trial. I think they went on trial finally last year. I know I was pregnant. Whenever I was pregnant, so pregnant last year, they went on trial finally after 4 years. So they had been in jail for 4 years before they went on trial for it.
Wow.
Yeah, a civilian chick here in Augusta by a lake on a 4-day pass, and they was like, "Hey, no more."
Yeah, cut it out. Much. Somebody messed it up for everybody.
Everybody.
92 Yankee. Yeah.
92 Yankee. Who was that? I think that's.
Oh, 92. Get down, please.
Yeah, I can't.
I got you.
Oh, so okay. OG Millie Mills, and he asked for you to do a male video about males in basic training recently.
First of all, I don't like my voice on YouTube. When we play it back in the house, I don't even like it. Like, you funny? I'm not funny on camera, so I don't know what that's like. I'm not about that. I let the pretty one in the house handle that. But no, I will do something about the military for males. 92 Yankee. 2 of my best friends are 92 Yankee. Bruh. No, that's a really good job, though. It's a supply logistician. It's a very good job that easily translates into the civilian sector. Just like Kendra talked about getting those certifications, getting college credits from Signal, 92 Yankee is awesome. And while we're on it, 42 Alpha, administration specialist, I don't remember the exact name right now, but human resources, also. I have nothing but great things to say about them because you can definitely translate into a civilian job with that. Would you like to add anything on that one, Kendra?
No, but I wanted to address, I think she said, no, I'm asking if they come after training. Yes, Amanda, not basic training, not AIT. Your first duty station Yes. Your second duty station, yes. All your duty stations, yes. Besides deployment, and sometimes Korea is funny. So if you do bring your family in Korea, you have to commit 2 years, I believe. So if you want to bring your family to 2 years, or you can go by yourself and do 1 year and come back.
True that.
You think that's an easy decision sometimes, but
nah, it's not.
Maybe. What's up with the Exorcist picture?
that picture.
Like, I think there's lights on in this motherfucker.
This is a good question though, because I've heard that a lot about people saying that they join the Army, they're gonna lose out on fun.
Let me tell you.
Okay, you felt some kind of way.
I did. Because I had my best times in the military as like a young adult.
Oh, when you met me?
Yes.
So I joined the military at 21. And when I tell you I had so much fun, it was the best time of my life. I wish I would have joined straight out of high school because I went away to college for a year and then I joined. But I had so much fun. The best time of my life, especially if you get stationed overseas, baby.
He's out there being fast.
Overseas and you like 21?
Oh, he's talking to you. I was like, fast.
I'm just saying though.
So do it.
I had time of my life.
Oh, fast number 2.
You will not miss out, especially because guess what? Where are you gonna go with the Army? Be like, hey, go to Italy. Hey, go to Korea. Hey, go to all these places that you out of country and never experienced. You can eat and drink and be free. All you want, but just be at work when you're supposed to be there.
Yeah, make sure you at work. But
Make sure you're at work.
because overseas too, you get a lot of passes. Like we were in Germany, we got to go to Paris on the weekend, London, Spain. Like, oh my God, it's so much fun.
On board today. Let's go to Paris. Okay.
Yeah.
Like who does that? The Army.
The Army. Let me tell you. So Japan was our first duty station also. Shout out. We love Japan. That's where we met. But this is how I break it down. You will not lose your younger years in the military because when your younger year is 18 to 25 or 18, let's say 18 to 22, when you're in college, you're a broke college student. You join the military at 18, they're going to put $1,500 in your pocket every month. And they're going to give you somewhere to live.
For free.
And they're going to give you, you go to the DFAC for free. Now, I'm not going to front with you. You're not going to go to DFAC all the time. But that just means you only spending some of your money on food. So you got a lot of money. A lot more money than you did when you was in high school, and you just free. So just don't get in trouble. Don't drink and drive. And don't do nothing stupid.
And come to work on time.
But live your best life. I'm trying to tell you because we did it. I'm still doing it.
Oh, somebody said Japan was their first base too.
I had just talked about that.
Oh, I didn't know you guys.
It's the wine, y'all. We killing it.
Okay, I got an answer from my Toya G because Toya G be in every live.
Oh yeah, yeah, she do.
Is being a cook a good job? I don't know much about being a cook.
Hey, I love the cooks.
Yeah, shout out to the cooks.
Especially in the field. So guess what? In the field, listen, signal, cooks, a couple of them you want to stay in good graces with. You know what I mean? In the field.
Yes.
Because we had a nipper, y'all know what nipper is, but nipper in the field, you be like, you can't have your phone, trying to access Facebook.
No, look, I'm friends with a cook right now in the DFAC in the hospital, and when I come through the line, she hooked me up. I don't have to pay full price for my breakfast.
I'm glad you said she, because I was like, who's this?
No, it's a she. It's a
DFAC. I be trying to get in that DFAC for breakfast. I don't know.
The DFAC breakfast be the best breakfast.
Best breakfast.
Let me tell y'all something.
I want to go DFAC. Well, give me your card. I be trying to get up in there.
She said, "Give."
No, because them grits, them potatoes, them eggs be hitting.
Get green onion, tomatoes, ham, turkey, chicken, broccoli, all that, and the egg white.
How she gonna order all that? They're talking about egg white. That's like give me a Whopper with cheese and a large fry and a Diet
Coke.
But no, I do want to talk about the cook because I know a cook, and you can progress in your job to actually be a cook for a high-ranking official. and they will send you to certain schools, and just like Kendra talked about at the beginning, get these certifications in the culinary arts.
Yeah.
So it doesn't, like, every job is a good job. Just be great at it.
Mhm.
And I mean, all you have to do is be good at it, and you will walk away with a plethora of knowledge and certifications after you leave the military.
Yes. Because I got a line sister right now that's a cook, and she getting her stuff to be like an actual chef.
Oh, yeah.
I thought that was awesome.
Yeah, she was on the live 2 weeks ago. Yeah.
So I want to shout out Toya G. Thank you, Toya G, for donating to the Super Check. I know you donated in the past. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I'm trying to see what we're going to make this week. We made pizza last week.
Oh, we made pizza. And so right now I'm going vegetarian right now. So we might make a vegetarian burrito. That's what we might do. Hey, but I also want to say, shout out to everybody who supports Ashley in the live with the Super Chats. Check out the Patreon channel because I'm trying to tell y'all, she just hit me up today and was like, listen, I need to learn how to do Patreon so I can interact with the fans a lot more often. So she's going to be in there hot and heavy. And again, pepper her about these monthly giveaways.
Yeah, so everybody that's donating in the Super Chat, I appreciate it. But I really would like for y'all to go over to Patreon because you can get perks. So if you want to donate here, you can donate over there. And you get get access. So all my Patreon members right now have access to my uploads a day early. They are in the raffle for a giveaway. So over there, you all definitely get perks. So I appreciate it here, though. I just got another Super Chat. So thank you, Renee. Thank you for donating to the Super Chat. I really appreciate it. We got Comfort Jado in the live.
Always here.
As always.
Hey, so we got new people in here one time real quick. So again, people come in and come in and out. But I do want to throw a plug in for your business one more time there, Kendra. Just talk about, drop it in here, talk about what you do, and talk about how they can get access to you.
All right. So entrepreneurs, whatever you're thinking about, I do branding advice, I do branding, I do web design, I do business cards, I do flyers, I do social media content, I do professional logos, I do anything. And if you just kind of have questions and don't know which avenue to approach and where to go, I do consultations. I'll sit down and throw some ideas at you that you probably didn't even think about. And I just got a phone with them 2 days ago or so.
Yep, sure did.
We just chopped it up about things. I was like, hey, what about this? What about that? Some things they thought about already, some things they didn't consider and now considering. So, I'm here for y'all. And me and ARMYprinncess, hey, what I say, hey, where's ARMYprinncess? Where's, okay, we need to clear this area. We need to clear this out. Put the banner down. We're going to do this. And I work with a lot of public figures that also represent the Army too. And a shout out to Yusha too. I talked to him last night. I gotta tell y'all. And your dream, don't think that it's not feasible, because it is. It's
Appreciate
a little coaching.
What's the website again?
I'm gonna get my green heart right here.
What's the website address again? Kendra'sLegendaryDesign.com. Oh,
or you know, Facebook, Kendra Donna, and hit me up. Whatever you think, whatever you need, I'm here for y'all.
Okay.
Got you.
Started.
Drop that in the and hey, let me tell y'all. So Ashley is very as y'all see, Ashley's not really big on sponsorship and doing deals because she likes to do things that she really believes in. So I'm gonna throw a shameless plug in there. Y'all see that keep your hair headgear. Boy, it's a tongue twister when you be drinking wine. Keep your hair headgear video that she just did, because she's received a lot of I won't say a lot, but she's received a few requests to do reviews, but she just didn't believe in some of them. Mm-hmm. But she really liked keep your hair headgear, so she did that. And again, we really love Kendra's support and her business. So we're definitely here because we're not going to be here to plug anything that we don't believe in 100%, y'all.
Yes, I only want to bring stuff that's going to really, like, people can really benefit from. So. And
I was looking at the headgear too, no lie. I was like,
keep them edges down, girl.
What? Come on now. Keep them straight. We could look a little crazy after lunch.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, that we need that satin line headgear. I'm trying to see.
Kendra, do you post Army videos on YouTube as well? I do not have a YouTube channel. That's Army Princess. She got all this. I'm a little computer nerd. I be creating, designing, and helping people build their brands. I'm behind the scenes.
And then Abundantly Blessed asks about joining in the 30s. What advice do you have for somebody that's joining the military late in life?
Hey, listen, I've seen 30 years old get out there and get after it.
Yes.
I've seen 18, 19 years olds give up before a 30-year-old does. A 30-year-old, you've been through a phase because like 19-year-olds are like, okay, I don't need this really. They'll give up quick and then regret it. A 30-year-old has things in perspective for the most part at some point. You know, the younger ones, it's good. They may be more fit sometimes, but they just be like, oh, I don't got to deal with this. Bye.
Mm-hmm.
And give up over something so simple. When a 30-year-old comes in and is like, hey, I'm here to stay. I didn't come this far.
Yeah.
And I'm going to keep on going. And it doesn't take much to convince the older, older than 19, 20, 21. They're like, hey, this isn't really that.
That come in a little bit older, they seem like they be more about their business, like you said, and more focused.
Mature,
and they actually able to get stuff done compared to like the younger crowd that you got to kind of be on them. So we got a few more questions. Nicole asked about doing push-ups, which I'm gonna start my series because I get a lot of people that's trying to get their fitness together, just like me. So
Summer sexy
coming up. Even though Corona here, we still gotta get sexy. So, but push-ups, I don't know. My advice, I just say keep doing them. Like right now, today I got down on the floor with my soldiers and my sailors, and we were doing them every hour. Focus on your form. Focus on your form first. If you have to do them on your knees, do them on your knees until you build up the strength. But we did them like every hour for about 5 hours, and then just try it again tomorrow. You'll be able to build up your strength.
Mm-hmm.
You have
if you can't do them on your knees right now, then just try to go in a plank position on your knees and just work on holding that for a while. Focus on your core. Focus on your, bringing your belly button to your spine. Focus on that. And then as you can do that, then come up off your knees onto your feet and just focus on a plank position until you can hold that for a while. And just do one. The next day, do two. Everything you add is progress, and each day is opportunity to do better.
Mm-hmm.
Something that I did before, or I would tell people to do, which it sounds weird, but every other day, because you don't want your muscles to relax. Whenever where you have to go to the restroom, whatever it is, you do kind of frequently, not send a text message because that's too much. But if you have to use the restroom, I would sometimes, like whatever I need to get better at, like I'll be like, okay, if I use the restroom, I do 20 sit-ups to get my abdomen right after having a baby, So I would, if I like, okay, restroom time, 20 sit-ups. And before I knew I wanted to do a PT test, I did 90.
Wow.
Not even, but it's because I just did that, 20, no more than 20. But as I had to use the restroom, or make sure if I didn't do it all day before I went to bed at night.
Yeah.
I did it and pushed out 92 sit-ups in 2 minutes. Yeah, never did that much in one time ever. My body just was like, okay, we see what you're doing. You do it every day. Muscle memory.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't have to do a lot at one time. It's just your body knowing that you can do it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's it.
I used to do that too, like at nighttime, doing right before I go to bed or whatever. So.
Yeah, that was the thing.
Okay, so we got one more question, and then I think we're gonna go ahead and end it here.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know anything about 32 Bravo? I really want to be my MOS, but when I go to the Army in 2 years, so they want that to be their MOS. I don't know anything about 32 Bravo.
I think I mean 31 Bravo. That's 31 Bravo is a military police.
32?
31 is. I don't know. I don't think there is a 32.
Are you talking about military police, Blue Jewel?
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, could you? But if it is, that's a good one. Well, you gotta work shift work.
Yeah, that's the only thing with that. being in military police. It's a lot of shift work.
But if you want to be an investigator, you can do military police, go into CID, Criminal Investigation Division, and that's a good job. But I don't know what 32 is.
Yeah, I think she means 31 because that's what's coming up as police jobs.
Yep.
31 series. So something maybe within that.
Yep. Yeah. I think but that's a pretty good one. You'll definitely work some different hours, but you'll have a wide range of career growth. You can, just like she was talking about cyber, there's different cyber opportunities and military police. There's a wide range investigative activities. It's a lot.
I think it's the second time doing that.
Yeah, I was going to say this person, they asked us before.
Yeah.
Split ops and ROTC in college. Should I choose a job with max benefits or a job that I really want to do?
Do you have a family? Really? I would say if you have a family, because sometimes I make decisions based off of having a family. Like, I love to do this, but will my family benefit from this better?
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I'm asking.
Yeah, I always tell people to weigh the pros and cons, and whatever weighs heavier. But I personally would go on the side of what you really want to do, because I've seen people do stuff for the money or whatever, and then they hate their job, they hate their life in the military, they have a bad experience, they get out and they trash talk the military, but it's because they were doing something they really didn't want to do when they could have did something they wanted to do. So
38, bravo.
And I will tell you something. Benefits, depending on how much they are, will come and go. But your job is here to stay. So if you get $10,000, $20,000, you can spend that in a year, 2 years, 3 years, probably less. But if you sign up for a 4-year contract, you'll have that job 4, 5, 6 years. So your job will outlast your benefits. So going to what Ashley said, or Army Princess, sorry, I know her as Ashley, or Babe, a.k.a. But no, I would always lean towards a job you really want to do.
Civil affairs specialist.
Oh, that's a good job. Oh,
yeah, it is a good job. It is a good job.
That's a good job. You're gonna be gone all the time, though.
About civil affairs.
You're gonna be gone all the time. They need you everywhere. Civil affairs is a really good job, though. If you're a person that can multitask, like Miss Kendra right here.
Hey, we were on live, and I was like, I gotta finish this business card.
That's your job, though. Yeah.
Yep. Okay. So y'all had some good questions. I hope everybody's kind of got a little bit more insight as to what AIT is like and what it entails. I think somebody asked a question like, do you go to AIT right after basic training? And yes, you go right after basic training. So it's the next step after basic training, but before your first duty station. So I hope everybody enjoyed this live. We're going to take a break next week. We'll probably start it up again next month. So I just want to thank you all for joining me in the live. Thank you, Kendra, for coming on and answering everybody's questions, giving us a little bit more insight on AIT. And we will see you all next time.
I'll let y'all.
Bye.
Thank you.
Hey, Kendra, you can stay on. We're just going to end the broadcast.